Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Tony's.
That's just freaking birds.
No, when I first came in.
Oh.
I
Tony's.
didn't remember.
Okay, so yeah.
Tony's.
Welcome back.
Tony's.
Oh, Coney.
What's Tony's?
Y'all didn't invite me? Grab me nothing?
Yeah, y'all agree with me?
Honestly?
It's starving, dude.
He just left.
I haven't
Anyways,
done that.
welcome back to the YouTube Editor's Perspective Podcast, video version number 2. Woo!
How did you do that? It's not working.
It's a white thing.
There you go. See?
Yeah, we monkeys don't have. Yes, we do. I'm tired.
So speaking of that, let's start this off with DA's poster. Let's tell the people what Little Karibo had to say
All right, well,
on
actually,
your poster.
We should preface this. Youmacon 2012.
Yo!
Live podcast number 2. We are all together again. These two... God, you both look just pathetic right now.
Honestly, I busted so much ass in the wars. I'm so tired.
Well, the 3-1 vote.
I've been meeting too many people with the tournament. Like people I met in Ohio time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, so... Pretty much...
Yeah,
back
burst
together.
of energy.
First day in the room, immediately, hilarity ensues again. We already uploaded the video onto my channel with the diddler.
that will be up on my channel. Probably is already up on my channel by the time this gets up here, knowing him.
Yep.
So, hope you guys enjoyed that one. We know he didn't, and that's
yeah.
all that matters.
I'm uploading it to our channel as well. Just send it to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be everywhere.
We'll just copy it to
Yeah.
all of our hard drives before we go.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah.
It's gonna be everywhere. That was the greatest thing.
John's already got his hands on it.
Oh,
hitting, just like hitting... It's like a gimp horse hitting itself in the mouth, pretty much, is what you did.
And then he kept going. He just kept digging the hole. He just kept
accomplishments
digging
are
it
just
and
endless.
digging it.
Oh, no, they're just nullified by all the things that have happened before. I mean, I've won. But yet,
we'll
you
get-
guys are not talking about that.
Oh, well,
That's to come. We're going.
Digging.
this is Thursday.
Yeah, this is Thursday,
We
man.
have to talk about Thursday.
That was the thing. That was the thing too. He had already gotten in a depressive mood by Thursday.
By the time I got here, he was already moping, crying, and bitching about, I'm going to lose the wars. I'm going to lose. He's going to beat me again. It's going to be unjust. I'm going to get screwed.
Only one of those I was doing.
All of it you were doing.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
You're like a little girl.
You were. I got here. We're up the wars. We were standing in the elevator. Your eyes got teary, and you sort of you slouched your fucking shoulders. The
I was gonna say, the
wars,
girl-
I slouch, but I
and your
didn't
eyes go
tear.
red and teary.
The
I'm
girl in
like,
the
You
elevator.
see my eyes right now?
They're red.
They're right.
Those are tears
I'm
of
not
joy, but
sleeping.
and then the girl. It only gets worse from here. Granted, it didn't for you, but anyway. So
It might.
Friday
I might get
pretty
decimated
much
in the wars.
didn't really do. What did we do? Well, what did we do before the showing? Not really anything. Did we?
Friday we went Pizza Popless, the
Yeah.
traditional thing. That'll be
Yeah.
up with this as well. And then we just went to the showing of the AMVs. I actually got a nice compliment from NG Silver, Mr. Nate. He said my video got points for being original because it hadn't been done like in the capacity it was done prior.
And that was precedes Anthem for a Cowboy. Was it
Anthem
called?
of a Cowboy.
Anthem of a Cowboy.
Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive to Spike.
Yep. All right. So and then after that, we went from there. I think that was straight to no. We went to Little Karibo's panel, the
Yep.
Naruto Bridge, which that was actually me and BG were talking about that. How a lot of these panels seem to be kind of getting screwed this year.
Oh yeah.
To the point where they get people in late, and they don't have stuff available for the panelists, and then they rush them to get out for the next panel.
Yeah.
Happened to Little Karibo, and it kind of, I'm assuming almost it happened at Team 4 Stars 18 Plus, because it seemed like they were rushed at the end. But
Yeah, it seemed like they were just really getting into the swing of things when me and Mike walked in half an hour late.
yeah.
We sat down literally at the exact moment we started Hellsing Episode 3.
Yeah.
I had the biggest fucking smile on my face because, oh my god, from start to finish, that video was amazing. Could you get off your iPod?
I'm checking the schedule to make
All
sure.
right.
I'm doing work.
All right. So, And then actually during the video performance, actually, now think about it. Before the video started, we went in to visit Nate and everyone else. And here's DA. Me and Proceed are sitting there watching the AMV free play. Well,
DA
The diddler.
meanders over.
the diddler.
The diddler meanders over
I meander.
to where Sailor Death is
Shall
sitting
I
at his
demonstrate my
computer
meandering?
and
Very
stands
difficult
there
to
looming
meander.
over the screen, and they're talking back and forth.
And we'll see that 350 gigs of hentai.
So,
I
so,
just knew how many that he had off rip without
so
him even
me
telling
and Mike
me.
walk over there to see what they're doing. And granted, the door behind where they're sitting is open. People are walking by. People are sitting there talking to the staff. People that aren't of staff are sitting there. And what are Sailor Death and DA here doing? They're watching hentai. Not even just any hentai, scat hentai, ladies and gentlemen.
And,
Two of them.
and anything you could probably
Two
think
of
under
them.
the rainbow.
Everything and anything.
Roll 64.
Two
34,
of them were
34, sorry,
scared.
34.
Rule 34.
Two of them were scared.
It was still watched!
No, you said,
stood there!
said they were sitting there watching hentai. Scat hentai. Which means all 350 gigs of them were scat. Which it wasn't.
You watched 2 scat hentai videos. You watched God knows what else. Was there midget scat gore hentai? Like, there's 350 gigabytes of hentai. And you were just sitting there watching whatever he pulled the fuck up. Him and that weird-ass Gritty's guy. And you stood there and watched it. You have no defense. You are a disgusting individual.
One of each.
You disgust me. But you watched 2 scats. You already lying.
I didn't watch 2. He skipped through them. If I were to watch 2 of them. Him, yes.
Oh, wait. We need to get to the good part. And, right. Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
And fast forward when a 13-year-old dumps in the guy's chest. There it is.
Oh, also, we actually were kind of laughing. It was Friday. And we were on the way. We were in line for little Karibo's panel.
Oh, here we go.
Proceed. We saw these 2 cosplayers posing for a picture, and Proceed was just sitting there like,
I was sitting there. I was staring at this girl. I'm like, I know this cosplay. Why do I know it? I can't pick it out of my brain. It's not until the line starts moving. We walk past and she's still taking this couple's picture. That really, she's dressed as the main heroine from the Hentai Bible Black. And
Ooh. I must take some balls to ask for her picture.
I slapped my knee, but it's under a table right
that's
now.
good.
Yeah. Ema drum set. But yeah,
That was good. I
that's
like
actually
that.
what's upcoming for DA here, but we'll get to that since
Oh,
that's
yeah.
tonight. But
This disgusting human being.
then we watched Mystery Science Theater, which we're actually probably going to hit up after this.
Oh yeah. Even if we're a little.
We'll be a
late.
little late, definitely, because we're doing this for you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
We don't give a shit.
they're going to have some special guests, but we can walk in later, so it'll be funny.
Yeah, it is tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna have Doug Walker and
Yeah, no.
Carl.
I was there.
Oh, you were at the Hercules one?
Yes. I was sitting right next to you.
I don't remember.
Brotherly affections. They're right next to each other, but they don't even notice.
He just looks over. Who the fuck are you?
Wait, no, you
Do
weren't.
I know this pedophiliac
No,
individual?
I wasn't there.
You weren't next to me.
All right,
Yes, I was.
name the key phrase that was said over and over again throughout the movie.
F you, whatever, I'm Hercules. Yep.
Wrong. It was,
But-
I'm going to throw you into space.
It
You-
was that too.
You two were.
It was-
Oh
it was
wait, no,
Bosie,
no.
me, you.
I'm thinking Karibo. My bad.
You're an idiot.
I still don't remember him being there, but okay.
I don't remember. I didn't see him either. I was looking over at you. I saw you. I didn't see him.
I mean,
He must have been hidden behind the school bus of children.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, we couldn't see either of you. It was dark in the room.
I saw him. No, I knew exactly what he was. I know what he was.
I was trying to make
Bam.
We're
black.
A joke and
I see.
a black joke.
It was over my head. 'Cause
Rapid fire.
It's so just the norm. It doesn't even affect you anymore.
It's like, oh, black jokes. I'm going to keep trucking through this to my joke.
But,
Wow.
got through that, and then we just kind of sat in the room and shot the shit. I played a little Assassin's Creed. I
Fuck
was up
yes.
till like 5 a.m. playing Assassin's Creed. You guys all passed
I
out.
was done.
Okay, so
Yeah. I can't.
this guy is like a freaking woman on a bed. Because I'm literally, okay, so if you can see the bed, I'm sitting on the edge. This is me laying down. And him is like in the middle, and he is a rather large individual. So like, I'm playing Assassin's Creed, and the minute he like rolls over, I'm like I get as far over as I can. I'm like, whoa, it's mine. She has words of the wise on you ladies out there trying to, give this nice hunk of man right here.
He's impossible to wake up as well. Impossible.
I asked DEA this morning to wake me up because I wanted to get to the Kobo Center to get to the dealer's room at an early time so I wouldn't miss anything. I wake up to this dude shaking me. I adjusted to fight mode. I'm like,
Oh, black man! Punch!
Ferrigno smash!
But I was telling him, I'm like, for BG, I shake his leg once. He's up, like, okay, yeah, I know what needs to be done here. I'm sitting there posing like,
Just treat him like one of the 12-year-olds.
You
Right
ruin
between the knees.
Every year you ruin yourself
He does.
one way or another.
We were mentioning that every year DA gets a nickname. First year was
every
the
year I get an award, too. I mean,
Followed by
no
a
one
nickname.
talks about those.
No, it's a nickname followed by the award.
Yeah.
No one talks about
So
those.
Tutu Wearing Fag was for 2 years ago.
2010.
2010. Last year was, Ghetto Pimp Riddler. And then, later in the year was, Black Eiffel Tower, but that's,
That was through the podcast, not Youmacon.
not here. And now is the Diddler, which is through that video.
That's
But,
gonna be for a while.
Then,
Oh, a long, long time.
it's a Saturday. I got to go to the dealer's place. We kind of split off, did our own thing for most of the day.
As I was coming back from the dealer's room, he was heading there today, and
Oh, wait. I gotta pick my treasure up.
so go ahead. So while I was at the dealer's room, I saw this neat little thing. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mike here is a rampant Zelda fan, and the first thing I saw this thing, I was like, "Oh, Mike would love this." Now, when I see him in the hallway as I'm walking back, I'm like, "Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, they got this, they got that. You'll like it." Not until he walk away and I'm in the other. I'm like, shit! I gotta make sure I point that out to him. They have an entire booth area of ocarinas.
You need practice.
Yeah.
But still, it's an interesting
That
little
was
piece
me
of merch.
attempting our intro horribly.
You need more alcohol than you to attempt that again.
Well, it'll sound great to me. It'll sound shit to everyone else.
That's the point. As long
Yeah.
as it sounds good to you, that's all that matters. You can be strangling a cat and it's fucking music.
Yeah, true.
Nicki Minaj.
Monsters.
Terrible.
Monsters.
Yes. Oh god.
We're going.
Yeah,
we're
we're
going to
getting
give a
I
rundown
have
of our
forgotten how
panel.
terrible.
But
that
I actually,
was.
while I was there, I got a Kill Mouse Go shirt and a poster from Little Karibo. Saw him, shook his hand, got a signature. Saw that. I actually went up to, the sword dealers.
Yeah.
Every year, every con I go to every year, I'm surprised that they don't have two swords.
Yeah.
To me, that seems like in an anime gaming convention would
You
be like
need these two.
Yeah.
Master Sword. I've never seen a Master
They don't have
Sword.
them.
Nope,
Oh.
never have. Never have.
And also, Trunks' sword. That
The only-
I can see Trunks.
The only DBZ sword, and it's not there.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, but I can see Trunks.
yeah,
But Master Sword, that's amazing.
yeah.
Like if they had Trunks' sword here, I'd honestly break the
When
bank
I
and
was
buy
at
it. Heartbeat.
OhioCon last year, the place that the dealer, the sword arms dealer, whatever, that was there, they have it, they sell it. It's just they didn't have it at the convention, which I still don't see why.
Yeah.
why?
Anime convention, Dragon Ball Z, like biggest shonen anime in the world. You don't have Trunks' sword, and like while the blade itself isn't recognizable, it's the handle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can tell by the handle and the sheath. And,
I
like,
can see the sword in the sheath and be like, oh, there's Trunks' sword.
yeah. I mean, there's
That's-
there's Trunks everywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't even get. I don't get it. But
Future Trunks is
I
my
was, like,
favorite
walking
DBZ
around. There's a whole
character
bunch of shits
at
that I
total.
saw. I was just like, I was trying to save money. Although actually, nothing about it. Do we just go back to ConOps or whatever to get our $30?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I can do it
We
tomorrow.
let them. I think either we.
Yeah, we'll just have to drop down there
Yeah.
for you real quick before we go. But then after that, we hopped in on the Wars. Me and Percy were up here for a bit, and then we went downstairs, got food, and then went to the Wars. And we were kind of in the middle of it. They had a whole bunch of contests going on. By the way, I was just like, because I mean, your Sailor Death's computer, which is like just
This
self-built-
monster
self-built
fucking
beast.
machine.
Like if you've seen like the gigantic self-made built computers or whatever, LEDs inside, clear. Like my roommate has one that's just
Amazing.
It's like they put a shit ton of money into this machine.
thing is though,
Work.
my roommate's computer way better than mine, same price.
Oh.
Buying
all-
stuff individually.
Is this
Oh yeah,
much
and building
cheaper?
it yourself. Yes, it is.
Way cheaper. It is. Newegg, man, it's your best friend.
Yeah, but
Newegg is your best friend.
anyways, I was just like, it's like, you know, classiness.
It's like it's
computer.
night, day,
What's wrong with our
day,
next
night.
next to his, it was just like, what
I
are
mean,
you
dude,
doing?
I have the same shell of a computer as you, and I would say the same thing about my
I
computer.
won.
It was just like
Well,
stock
I know.
computer.
We're into that. So, okay, so history for people that aren't aware. So,
Oh,
if you remember,
hold on, before you get into that. You idiot. You getting autographs.
Why are you yelling?
My bad, I'm just...
No, get
Yo,
get
yo.
frustrated. It's good.
No.
No,
You
don't
getting
have to
you
do
getting
that.
autographs before the war, having to run back from Kobo. What were you doing?
Kobo's like, what was 3 blocks, 4 blocks away?
That's 3 or 4 blocks.
Yeah,
Well, here's
four
the thing.
blocks.
I was third in line,
Mm-hmm.
and then the platinum people started to come,
Oh.
and then the platinum people started to come,
Darn you people
and
with
then the
money.
platinum people started to come.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Do they allow
That
more?
blew over.
Oh yeah. And
Missed
then
the
they
joke.
they started allowing because Scott McNeil was like, so it was like, hey, if you want Ty Herbercorn and you're in Scott McNeil's line, and you're platinum.
DA's like,
go
no,
ahead
he's
on.
too old for me.
Wow!
Nobody even heard the setup. I was talking.
You said, do you want Todd Habercorn? I'm like, no.
Okay, I see.
They heard you.
All
All right, so, anyways, yeah, so he, like, literally got to the AMV Wars by the skin of his teeth.
It was like 12 minutes
I
before
ran.
we started.
I ran.
People
And,
were seated.
I
before
ran
we
so
came in.
far.
And,
away.
so...
No, people were not seated. I came in.
Oh, they seated people like 2 minutes afterwards.
Hey, I made it.
Anyway, so, what were the 2 sources that you said that's picked?
3 sources.
Well, no, there's a secret source.
You mean the 2 sources we picked?
Yeah.
Because
Sailor Death and you guys picked.
yeah, they gave us 2 sources. For
Oh,
2.
you guys didn't pick them.
No.
They gave them 4 sources total, 2 for 2.
Oh, okay.
Not 2 for 2. He got 1, we got 2, and then there's a secret source.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah,
okay.
because you're 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you both pick?
Well, it was all me, really.
Well, what did you guys
What was picked?
Scat Dance and what was the movie? It was some trippy, like, you should watch this. I think it was Hell or something.
Hellgirl?
Angels.
No.
Angels.
Oh.
Angels.
And
He
then
picked-
what did
And
Sailor...
Squid Girls.
He picked Squid Girl.
Okay, and then it was Cockroach?
Yeah, Cockroach Girl. 4-minute OVA or
The
OV.
webisode.
It didn't even look like animation. It was like still pictures. It looked like.
I don't know.
No, there was motion.
That was mainly just the intro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then the theme was justice.
Justice.
Because of
And
Batman.
So actually, anyways, I get it. So anyways,
no. It's
I
really
feel
good
I
to
should
do
get a slight share of this belt
Oh,
Everyone
since I
should.
did provide you with the lyrics.
Everyone should.
I did provide you with the lyrics.
Everyone should. Everyone should get a slight share in this.
Belt is mine. Woo!
BG did all the converting.
I did converting.
You gave me the lyrics. Proceed gave me a pep talk. Everyone helped. But it's mine. Screw y'all.
See, he's humble until he wins. Then he's an asshole.
I just admitted.
What's up, Kobe?
I just admitted all of y'all helped.
He's not humble.
What's up, LeBron? You going to transfer fucking from Detroit now?
Yes.
He's not humble.
You going to Miami?
Taking your talents to South Beach. But
He's not humble. He's just depressed before.
Yeah.
That's not
Man,
humble.
God. And during, okay, just like, I didn't mention that during the actual AMV showing, well, one, they only showed one of his videos when he had 2 in
he
there.
was.
And it was
Apparently
the
I had
la-
3.
It was the
fuck,
we're getting
man?
We're getting to that. We're getting to that. It was the last video played was his comedy with Old Spice with Luke,
Full Metal
Armstrong.
Alchemist.
Armstrong, General
Yeah.
Armstrong, whatever, Colonel Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist, and literally the whole time he's sitting there like this, just.
It wasn't just. It was like this. This made it in, not mine.
Oh,
really?
Every video.
Yeah, there was.
Excuse me. So you mean
Not every video. Every crap video.
And the
or
funny thing
less-
is,
or
to make it
subpar
worse,
video.
Nate was sitting behind us going, "Oh, that video made it."
I'm
What? You don't have to say like I don't want this video in my contest.
But so actually, the big thing about this year, which Nate is actually changing for next year's contest, is pretty much they had it so every editor who entered something had at least one video that got
Which
in.
is bullshit.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of crappy videos, and some videos that were like profanity everywhere. There's like a whole bunch of Fox
Vanity, kid porn,
tits.
No.
There's
a
some
lot of
tits and
nudity.
alcohol.
A lot of nudity.
So it's just like, all right, cool. I mean, if I would have entered freaking whatchamacallit, I wouldn't have had it censored apparently. The
What?
text video.
No, you wouldn't.
So, but yeah. So going back to the wars, DA. After I guess both of them together, sort of after 3 years of strife.
No, me.
It's,
2 years of strife, really.
7%.
This is the third year.
7%.
I helped.
Would you say 7%?
I say more than 7%.
How so?
Encoding.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Encoding.
you did wake up and do all that crap.
Yeah.
He put Vegas on
I'll
your
give you
computer.
13.
My God,
Alright.
you're a Scrooge.
All right, Tony Stark.
Gee. I'll give him 13%.
All right, so anyway,
I did all the actual work.
he got the belt, and then right afterwards, he was the giddiest motherfucker I've ever seen. He's like going like, like
No, I wasn't.
Not because he got the
No,
belt.
no,
Not
no.
because he got the belt. When he was handed the fucking prize for getting best in show, what does this guy to get? He gets a fucking panty stocking tote bag, and he
That's when he
goes
was
off the
giddy.
fucking wall.
That's when he was.
He's
Like-
bouncing, giddy, giggling like a
He's
bitch.
trying
Like
to
I
bribe
said.
Nate with $40 for the bag.
Not bribe, buy.
No, that was Brian.
That was
I
bribery in
said, I
blatant
want
form.
The thing.
Like, I will pay you $40.
I will
You
pay
can
you-
pay to the guy who gets this.
I will pay
Give me
you
the
actually-
bag.
to buy the
That
bag.
actually wasn't the prize for the wars, but we'll get to that later. But
But no, I wasn't giddy at the war. I was just like, hey, I won.
no, you were giddy.
I was giddy because I had a coloring book. Like I said to Pro, if I had just a coloring book, the two things I was most
We
happy
sit
about
down for
having,
the AMV
I'm
award.
probably
I was talking.
I'm probably gonna rip that up.
I said
And
I
you-
was the most proud of two things: the bag and a coloring book. Even more so than both the awards.
What posters are you putting up besides those ponies? Because remember, they're going down.
The little creepo.
And
I'm
you
getting-
just putting that one.
There's this dude that sells.
That'd be the DBZ one.
There's this.
The one that has all the signatures on it.
Oh no,
Oh, no,
that
that-
goes
that's
somewhere
always
else.
up.
We have a lot of.
There's this dude selling like really nice movie posters. It's like
Let me
about the size of this whole table for like $8. And they're like,
do already?
they're like
I killed 3
4
already.
for $20. So I go, yeah, they got the Avengers and Walking Dead and a whole bunch of crap. It's really nice. So I'm gonna go run up there and get some tomorrow.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I'm so pissed we missed this. Because I was looking at tweets a little bit ago. Someone has a full Guru in a Seat cosplay.
Oh no,
Takahata one got a picture of him, the Guru, holding his head.
Yeah, he showed me this.
I'm just like, how did I not see this yet? Really? I hope to God he wears it tomorrow. Or if he's like at the Mystery Science Theater. It's like, really? Come on. You didn't mention your
Yeah.
infatuation for women again, which you were talking about.
No, because last time around you guys asked me, what were my impacts on the from the con. Damn! Women!
Will Smith.
Enough said.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
That video is so
Yeah,
good.
actually, let's go into the winner. Well, the winners. How,
Did he punch him?
Did he punch him in the face? Welcome to Earth.
so how the winners went at this convention was it was just random awards that gave out.
That video was made because of AC3 trailers. I fucking know it.
Okay.
That's because it's not even close to the 4th of July.
Oh no, she made it for the first.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And then
right.
she just submitted it for this.
But yeah, like that was like one of the I forget the like name of the awards like he has some. The one that was with Eden of the East, it was the Penis Award.
Yeah.
It's like,
Um,
hey, I'm not the only Penis Award winner. But,
Well, no, the thing is, that was a fully matured penis. You are still known for a baby penis.
I actually got concerned just because at the one point where he's saying like we can't show like we have an
Oh,
award for this
yeah.
video but we can't show it. I'm just sitting there.
I look dead.
He looks at me and I'm just smiling at him.
I thought, fuck that nigga was gonna be on there, which actually was in his top 10 AMVs at number. Well, it's one of the
15.
top 10, but it was at 15 for the year.
Ridiculous.
I have no idea why.
Because it's the only thing you've done that's decent, according to Nate.
Well, according to Nate.
Because Nate hates action videos. Well, he hates impact action videos, which is all you
does
do.
hate Impact, yes.
But anyway, so that one Elite Wads videos, clubbing with Lupin one, which was.
Hercule didn't win shit. That's what surprised me.
No, I mean he had 3 videos that were all comedy, so it was gonna be one of the
it had.
3.
Come on, you can't.
I know, but I was
You
surprised.
get flooded with that.
Yeah.
I would
But,
prefer Hercule than the Lupin, to be honest. I
What
like
else
Hercule
won
better.
awards?
Yeah, but it's probably won a lot, so why give him
Yeah.
another one?
What else won awards? I'm trying to think.
Some
Naruto
crappy
Ball Z.
Naruto Ball Z
no,
won.
Shippuden, yeah, thingy.
There was that actiony card captor
Yeah, Card Captor
Sakura.
Sakura.
I love that video.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it was just fades.
Oh, the
and then
lot
those
of
colors,
Oh
just
god,
effects that
shit.
switch colors.
The girl with the peace sign on her head.
That was creative as shit, I
The
thought.
what?
The,
The
peace sign
anime-
on the head.
The first video that was shown, the first award that was given, the really colorful anime.
You
The
said
flowing
you,
one.
You said you didn't
Strippers.
remember seeing it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Fish head.
Oh god, actually want to watch that.
Stripper
show.
pole.
No, I didn't. Remember
Stripper
that.
pole. Oh,
No.
that's just kind of a bad place to go in. Like, yeah,
It's because
I remember that video.
I remember
It's because-
jiggly tits with
It's
tape
because-
on the
I'm gonna let you
nipples.
talk.
It's because Nate was like, I love that stripper pole or something. And it just stuck in my mind.
I remember he said stripper booty.
Yeah,
That's what he
something
said.
like that.
Stripper
Yeah.
booty.
Yeah.
And then I
And
remember
then-
from then on.
Best in show
Jesus Christ.
with a video that didn't even apparently make the competition.
How does this even
Was it
happen?
was it accepted into the competition? Was it there on Nate's list? But all of a sudden gets mystically fucking added at the end.
Pony video.
This fag and his pony video.
The universe is out of balance again.
It was
I
just
swear
like,
it is.
come
I
on.
don't understand
It
this.
was bullcrap.
Yin and yang.
I felt
So
bad
this
for
is
everybody that entered the
3
contest.
years in a row that a comp brother has won best in show. I demand a new comp brother.
That's what I said. The moment,
Bullshit,
the moment he won, I want a new rule. I
No,
was
no,
wrong.
Best thing though, actually now going back to the AMV wars.
Yeah.
When he gets handed the belt, one of the guys goes, "You should put a spinner on that
Oh
shit."
yeah. No, it was Robin.
That was Robin. It was one of the
Robin.
judges. It was
yes,
one
he
of the
just
fucking
screamed
judges.
it out. And he was like,
You guys gonna put a spinner on that?
This is like, oh.
Dude, did you really just say that?
whoa.
Actually, those two instances of racism within 15 minutes of each other because his Dragon Ball poster, little Karibo, which I'm guessing
He didn't think it of it
didn't
like
know.
that. No.
And plus, you know, he's British, and they didn't have to deal with all that slavery and racism and all that good stuff.
all they did is just it wasn't more close to home as it was to the Americas.
Nobody
But,
cares about his shit.
But
About this guy.
we're playing Assassin's Creed 3. We both care about history right now. Anyways,
I love history.
That's still doing
This was all your history is getting whipped and beaten
Yes,
and
yes.
picking cotton.
Little Karibo, he signed my giant poster
that's three.
on,
That's on
on
Frieza.
Frieza, and it said, "Hey King, you filthy monkey." And I looked up, I'm like, yeah, thank you, Little Karibo. Then I came back and I was looking at it on YouTube.
Thank
I'm
you,
like,
man. That's a sign of my
I looked
poster.
at it, I'm like, this is racist. And I told the BJ, I'm like, this is racist.
Thank you,
And I
man.
went out to the crowd, I'm like, look, this is racist.
He looks over to me. Look at this. This is racist.
He was like,
Actually-
and Frozen was like, what does it say? I said, you filthy monkey.
The best thing I thought when you came up and talked to Proceed, I laughed when it happened. When he had your coins or whatever all week, you came up to him, you like kind of walked up, you got like this close to him, and looked at him and whispered like, "Give me my coins!"
Just fucking screams it. There's nothing going on in the background. The song had ended a full minute ago, and what does he do? Barks in my face for his coins that I just jacked just to make it just as a joke.
That was the last of my energy really for the wars because I was running around and it
Except
was
eating lemons or limes.
Limes.
the whole thing
Until you
was-
collapsed on the floor and started shaking like a fucking witch from Left 4 Dead.
Look at that.
You sat there, cross your legs.
You
And I
crossed your
sat
legs.
there.
You remember?
I didn't rock. I just sat there
Remember?
just
Hey
looking
guys,
at
how's it going?
That was on purpose.
Yeah, that was on
That
purpose.
was-
He was so fucking out of it. His hand was like shell shocked. He was like a vet. It was
He's
terrible.
like still trying to edit, like. I need the mouse. I need
He-
the mouse.
Before the competition ends, he gets off stage and sits down. And like, oh, we still have some time left. How many minutes? We got like 5 minutes. I can do shit in 5 minutes. He bucks out of his chair,
didn't
just
know I
back
moved my
up
hand
there.
like-
Okay, so
I can do something in 5 minutes.
did that Alucardo ever really inspire Big Titty Justice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He said, the Batman said
Extra-
justice, and he said big titty justice. I was like,
Extra
and then you
point.
got
No,
vetoed.
he said extra points for big tits. That's what he said.
No, that was later on.
That was later
when they
on?
were still
I guess I missed that.
deciding.
I guess I
Yeah,
missed
when he
that.
said, I want justice, and then he said, extra points.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I got it.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be the end of the video, like, instantly.
Yeah, but
I went up to shit. Cause
It's good to know how to end it.
Going
ahead
back
of
to
time.
Best in Show though, that's when you got the bag and you're like,
Oh yeah, as soon as
I
you
just
got it.
ordered 8 lines of coke.
No, he was like, he reached for the bag, and then he went up and said, here's your reward. I was like, I don't get the bag. He was like, oh, you get the bag too. I was like, yes. The thing is, I saw the bag online, and I said, I want to buy this bag. I went to buy it, all sold out. So I'm like, crap, maybe at Yoma. I didn't see it anywhere in the dealer's room, so I'm like, okay, I won't have the bag. I see Nate with the bag, and I say, I want the bag. Here's money.
no. She's like, wait, can I see the bag?
Oh God, I want that bag!
I'll pay you money right now for it.
$40 right now. Give me this bag. No, it's for the winner.
I
I don't care. Take the money. I'll give it to you. You can give him the cash.
I pulled out the money. I said $40. I said that bag is worth $35. Pocket the $5. Give the $35 to the winner.
Or you're like, here's a house gets 10%.
I did say that.
Here's like, give the person the money instead. The house gets 10%. Just take it off the top. That was hilarious. It's probably the most witty thing you've ever said in your entire life.
Next to I like children.
How's that witty?
Because you're an
So,
idiot.
then right after that, though,
It's a
the awards.
You heard it here, folks. He admits it's a fact.
Again, a joke. Again, a joke. How could you hear that over
air?
Both of them were talking at the same time. And I just go, it's a fact. And you just honed in on it.
What? Dude, I got headphones. I can hear everything, so.
News just in, ladies and gentlemen. He admits he diddles children. There we go.
But anyways, after that, probably the most important thing at this con, Way of the Pride's very first panel.
Mission accepted and mission complete, ladies and gentlemen.
So, we actually, I mean, in all honesty, I wasn't expecting
Anybody.
We were expecting an outcome, a
Zero.
crowd of 0.
No one.
including
Well,
the-
zero.
Yeah, no, as in the person.
Yeah, a crowd of 0.
Because there was Team 4 star.
See if he wanted to come up for this, but
Yeah, that's too
oh, what?
We couldn't even find him after the fucking
I mean,
the
well, that
panel.
room was huge. He
It
went
was.
to go see Team 4 Star in the room they were in.
So
was
yeah,
huge.
it was during Team 4 star. Was it during the masquerade as well?
Well, no.
No,
Oh, yeah, it was
that's
the regular Team 4 Star, and then
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit into the 18 plus. But I mean, suffice to say, we had a good I'd say a steady 20 to 40 people
Yeah.
throughout the entire thing, which
Yeah.
is more than I expected.
Way more.
Way
Tons more.
And I mean, it was like a learning curve for all of us.
There were at least 6 people too who were actually there the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually came people who were there in the beginning until the end. That's an achievement in my book.
Yeah.
Are you counting our brothers?
No,
No,
they left actually.
There was
They
there was
came
there
back.
was there was a
bastards.
Cora, a guy in a wheelchair,
And the two guys in the red shirts that came up.
the Cora's friend, the two in the back. There was a group of 4 guys in the back.
And that girl and the other dude that was asking
Yeah.
questions. The two guys are
Yeah.
there's like I'm
Back
not sure
and
and the other
forth.
girl
Yeah.
was trading off. But so we just kind of went through. There's a live stream of it, which I'm assuming is going to be just on his live streams recorded, doesn't it? Usually after all the stream.
Yeah. It
So
archives.
We'll find the archive. We'll link it.
We'll
Oh.
we'll download it and we'll post
I
it.
can download it and
Yeah.
upload it.
We'll leave it to
Okay.
VG to download it and post
Definitely.
it. We want
I also
that.
have a recording from the side, so we can actually probably edit a multi.
Yeah.
Track thing. If we
This
really
is gonna be.
want to.
We gotta make it. We're gonna make it big because that actually this is a really big thing for us. It's our first panel, and we did do pretty well. We hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
And
couple.
fast.
I mean, in the beginning, we were rushing through things a little bit.
Oh, we
but-
had to.
But we pretty much ended it right in the dot, which is actually pretty good. But,
Yeah.
Definitely, we went through a whole bunch of different genres and showed examples of each, stuff like that. And then around the middle is when we started getting questions, which actually was not expecting, but it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we had Mr. Tsubasa no AMV Pro on the stream,
Oh my
filling
God.
me in. Let me hold up. I need to pull up the messages he was giving me just because. Oh shit! Zero texted me.
What do you say?
He said, "Are you still awake?" I'm just gonna put yes.
Can you
Doing the
get to our
podcast.
room now?
Podcast room 3417.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it?
It is 11:39.
Oh yeah, we got time.
Come now.
Oh my.
Oh God! Speaking of that, I'm gonna
No.
come.
We're still
Oh,
talking
fine.
about
I'm
panel,
anxious.
man.
I'm anxious. It was a good. It was a
I
good time.
need to pull up John's.
So
Skype
you put your
messages.
phone away.
Just because I was talking to John throughout the entire panel on Skype,
Yeah.
and he was watching the live stream. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Still watching, listening, proceed. This is gold. But
What was I saying?
I don't know. We were answering questions or something like that. So.
Yeah.
And we know for a
So
fact he
I,
must have been recording it, and he's gonna do something with this.
I was
It's
so
fucking Tsubasa.
first thing he posts is name drop me faggot. And I put in your time. He's like yes, and then Zero asked something about flow, and he goes Zero asking about flow. This is gonna be good.
So what does
And
Mike here do?
No. I went up and showed Zero the tweet, and he started laughing, and I turned around and just go and pointed to the camera, and then he goes, "I saw that faggot."
He's throwing
And
around
then-
the F word a lot.
And then and once we showed dance, it said, "Oh my God, dancing my sides."
What?
And then during the panel, we challenged him to edit a
An
video
internet
of
cat
just
video.
internet cat meme videos. And he goes, "Oh hi, fucking accepted." So I'm hoping. Well, I mean, if it's up, we'll link it. We'll link his video. By
Oh
that
fuck
time.
yes!
It was up.
But
4
yeah, he
hours
was
ago.
watching-
It was up 4 hours ago. We know it was. It was on
Probably.
15
It
minutes.
was up before we even talked
Oh,
about
let's,
it.
let's check the subscription box. Let's see. Let's see. John will be heavily disappointed if this is not.
John, if it's not up,
you've
you're
lost.
banned from our podcast.
You've lost your credibility.
We're booting you from Way to Pride. I have that power.
Colita.
Admin of the website.
When do I
So
move
am I.
up?
I am head high master.
We're
You made me head
Did I
master.
really?
Oh, yes, you did.
In the
All right, I gotta change that.
total of the-
You can't change me once I'm already changed.
Where are you now?
The low man, the bottom.
Why would you say that?
Dun, 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 dun,
DA
dun,
does
dun,
nothing.
dun.
BG.
Well,
BG. Technical stuff. Co-leader, leader.
It's not up
how
yet.
about you?
I am
Do some
disappointed, Tsubasa. Come on now.
I has a sad now.
Yes. But anyways,
But you two have no stake in Way to Pride.
But-
You guys were joined in later.
that is true.
You're like you're second string. You're second string.
Oh, we're first string, boy. What?
You're second string.
How
Me
is-
and Lone are
how
top
is
string.
sec-
Me and Lone are first string. We're the
There's
originals.
more than first string. There's starters. We're the starters. Then there's the bench players.
No, we're starters because we bounce ideas to each other first, and then it goes to you.
We were added to the team later. We were traded to the team. You free agent signed us. But we're starters. We are starters.
You moved your talents away.
We have Kobe and LeBron here, and then we have bench warmers A and B.
What up? I got one more ring, bitch.
One ring.
So anyways, got through the panel. They actually, which I think the thing that was, I think, the most rewarding out of the panel is there's a couple people that actually came up and was like, hey, I've been out of the game for a while. It's been like 5 or 6 years since I've been out, and I actually want to get back in. Would you be able to could I somehow message you guys to get tips? And that to me was very heartwarming.
That was actually really cool. They liked what we had to say. They thought we could actually help them out, and
we gave them our
right
YouTubes.
then and there, the whole panel was worth it in that one question.
Oh, there's one douchebag.
There's always one.
There's always going to be a
I mean, it's real life troll.
Yeah, it's always going to be a
Tsubasa, you had a human incarnation at the panel.
You had a human incarnation.
Yep.
He had a shadow clone. I'm
Yes,
gonna
he
call
did.
it that.
But sometimes he literally asked, he's like, Can you guys be more entertaining?
No. I have a question. All right. Why are you guys so unentertaining? BG's answer was flawless. Right? No hesitation. Cause we suck. All right. You guys.
So you guys passed and he just walked out.
You guys pass.
Whatever.
I'll take that. He walks out.
Why would you get hurt over something like that?
I'm like-
we were doing a fair to good job,
Yeah.
and people were learning things, and you know,
I'm like,
and,
hey.
and it was our first panel.
I'm like, hey, douchebag. Hey, buddy.
So people
Look around you. People are still seated here.
I mean, in all honesty, I'm guessing, like, you know, returning viewers of our podcast, our first episode sucked.
oh, it was
Horrible. It was
Oh
just
my
me
God.
talking about Impact, him, you know, his eyes. I talked about faces that episode.
No, we didn't. That was the
No.
first. That was the
I mean,
first.
that was just
No,
more
no,
like-
I think we talked about faces.
We glanced over our
Yeah,
pet
we-
peeves. We didn't go into details.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
pretty much the only
ranted,
thing
but
that
that's
the
the
good that came out of the
precedent.
episode was Impact. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just all in all,
Oh, speaking
next
of that,
year
I know
we
what's
definitely the thing we want to try, because I think a good chunk, I'm thinking people enjoy our like live watching AMVs where
yes.
we just kind of rip into horrible videos, and so we're probably gonna do like they have panels here, and a lot of people have probably heard of Mystery Science Theater, where people
Yeah.
kind of do riff tracks of movies or TV shows or whatever. So we're gonna probably kind of try to sign up for Mystery Science Theater 4000 AMV edition next year. Just kind of making fun of videos we see. We'll definitely have to like build up.
YouTube supplies us with everything we need.
Oh God, yes.
We're starting with Monster. We're saving that again. It's going to be used.
Well, that's a hard because that's only like 20 seconds
Doesn't.
long.
You let me handle Monster, then I'll
Okay.
be glad to take control of that.
Okay, but
I can't talk about that video. Like, it pisses me off.
I'm a
It just-
motherfucking monster.
It just literally pisses me off.
Take care of it.
God,
Makes
but yeah, that's actually one of the videos we showed during it. Thick ass, pink wig,
hair.
pink wing, thick.
Pink wig,
whatever.
whatever.
Pink wig, thick ass, give
Nicki
him wig.
Minaj fucking sucks. Let's just put it
Yes,
that way.
Yes, she does.
God
And
damn. Okay.
that editor sucked for that.
It's
video.
like maybe she took Lil Wayne's dick out of her mouth and she was trying to sing. It might be all right.
Can't
Possibly.
say. She can't say.
There's a DA joke in there somewhere.
I'm just reaching for it. Give me a second. I'll pull it out.
See, he's reaching for it too.
If you can't
The
do
child
it in the
version.
first 5 seconds, it's not worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. It's just
Actually, now that I think about it, they never gave me this supposed special award. I was supposed to get a special award, apparently. Never got it yet. Might get it tomorrow. Who knows? I mean, if I don't get it tomorrow, I'm gonna go up and ask for it at VAT closing ceremonies. Just because
this is gonna.
I want. I mean, I have been told I'm going to receive it. I'm gonna receive it. I don't care how bad it is.
if it's a dildo hat.
If it even went through.
That's true. But
Doubtful though. It's Nate. He could have decided, nah, it's not worth it. It's too unprofessional. Which I wouldn't blame him for.
baby penis is unprofessional.
Yeah, he
He
gave
also
him
gave out
caliper.
another.
He's kind of like he's flighty with what he considers. It's at his whim, really. He won't troll
Yeah,
somebody
no.
publicly, but he'll give somebody a baby penis
Anti-war
award.
AMV panel. That's entirely, professional. Boobs, scat, Yuri, Yowie.
Yeah,
Completely professional.
like I said,
You
Shot
listen
a
to job
con.
interviews? Now check this out, please.
like I said, I'm gonna check
I
in
like
on
children.
it. You ruined your future.
Please do.
You ruin your
You're
future.
just gonna go into a job interview. They're just gonna turn around that I like children. Yeah. Just leave.
So,
I
sir,
was-
we have
I
called the
literally-
police.
I've literally heard stories about that. Like in all seriousness, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Twitter
Like,
and
well, it's just like on
Facebook
Facebook and stuff like
yeah.
that. They have pictures of them drinking.
Yeah.
They will fly across the country to an interview. They walk in, guy pushes over a picture of her, like,
Woo!
in a picture or something like that, and it's just like, yeah, no. Flying across the
That's why
country.
social media is just disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, I went through this because I'm graduating college. Graduating college this year, all that fun stuff. Actually, this semester, I should say. So, like, I just went through my Facebook and purged any
Incriminating.
Doesn't even matter though; it's backlogged. If they pay Facebook for, if they say, okay, we have this guy coming in. Here's $2,000. Give us all any deleted history that's pictures or anything like that. They can still get it.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's why it's best to keep it. If you don't want it to come back to bite you, think ahead.
yeah.
Simple, clean.
Or don't have a Facebook.
That's why I honestly I have a whole 2 pictures on my Facebook that are actually me.
I don't have
One of
any.
them doesn't even have your face; it's just a mask.
Exactly.
But well, there's one other. I'm not sure if you're tagged in it though. It was like you sitting in a bed.
Yeah, I'm in a bed. What am I doing? Nothing.
But,
I'm smiling.
Yeah.
So we see you sleep in a bed.
I don't know.
How offensive.
Where are your hands?
No, it's where's your legs.
Yeah. But anyways, so after that, pretty much you booked to stupid opponent panel.
Stupid. It was quite entertaining.
Stupid.
Oh, did he let you in early, or did you have to go to the back?
I did not ask. He saw me and we talked for a second, but I wasn't like, hey, DA, let me in, because I don't really like to do that.
So
I
you
get
just-
special treatment because I'm in the wars, right?
So you just went
One of those
to the
mine.
back?
There's still more in the cooler.
Oh, okay.
I'm just putting the last 2 in.
I like it. I like it. All right, so
Luscious.
pretty much we
I
all
killed
kind of all went our separate
4.
ways.
He's on his second.
Me, Proceed, and BG rushed to Kobo because BG is in a Mortal Kombat tournament, so he rushed straight there. Me and Proceed went to the
Team 4-star, 18 plus.
panel. We got in literally right as Helsing 3 started. We literally sat down and like 5, 4, 3, doing a countdown. It was like, yes. So got to watch that. Incredibly hilarious. And after that, they started
Oh my
answering
God.
questions. One guy actually, it's freaking hilarious. Lanny Pator, shirt off, was dressed as Bane, had the Bane mask.
The fire rises, Batman.
And some guy's like, Lanny, how do you get a sexy body? And then can I rub my face in your chest? Of course, Lanny's like, yes, but it has to be in the Bane mask. So this guy literally goes up to Lanny, he's like, like this. And then Lanny's just like,
Oh my goodness.
and then like, he
It's
walks
Lanny,
back.
what do you
And then he
expect?
walks back and he's like, I feel myself rising. It's like perfect. And then answered a few more questions, and then
Taka walks over to the center. He's like, you know what? We were thinking about old cons and something that we wanted to bring back for you guys especially. And he whips it up. So I brought 50 Shades of Grey back.
50 Shades of Grey.
Crowd fucking goes
So
ballistic.
if you go into their website right now, they have a reading of 50 Shades of Grey, and it was Lanny Pator, Takahata, that guy with the glasses, and Antfish.
And that was hilarious by itself. But now, it's basically the entire Team 4-star
Yeah.
cast. Megami, Nowaking,
Masako
was there.
Kaiser,
and
That guy with the glasses,
Linkara was
Linkara.
there.
and the best one, though, by far, HBI2K was there, too. And HBI2K was doing the priest from Helsing, and so he's
You're
always,
Protestant fuck bucket.
he's talking in his Irish accent. Is that actually a good Irish accent?
No,
I
it's
think so.
fucking horrible.
Yeah, I know. But
Not even an accent.
so he's like talking in his Irish accent, and then he goes, "I'm going to fuck you, Christian." And if you know the series, the guy's a priest. He's like, "I'm going to fuck you, Christian." Takahata loses it, and in the process of running across the stage, trips over a chair and eats complete shit. Everyone stands up.
He doesn't just eat shit. He falls over the back rafter, goes flying off the fucking stage. He landed on the floor, completely below the podium, on the back.
So
And
you literally hear like a boom, and then just like,
I literally saw him fly, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
it was literally like a Superman. He tripped over the chair. It was like, whoa!
I dove to the right as he lands. I was cracking. Oh, I was dying.
He's on the ground. Everyone's like, "Don't worry, their chair's okay."
There's Linkara is the first and only one to rush to his aid. Freaking Lanny's just sitting there, leaning over like,
It happens.
"The chair's okay."
Next question.
But they're still reading like Antfish brought back Nick Cage.
Nick Cage for the reading, and honestly, I've never heard Nick Cage done that well.
Your God's
Right
about
back in my
to
head.
explode. Like his God, that was from the old one. But Guru, Nappa were there. They did Pumbaa and
Timon and Pumbaa.
It was Pumbaa
Yeah.
was Linkara and Timon was Antfish. And
I
He
love.
does a really good Timon.
I loved when Megami started reading it in.
Chaozu.
Yes.
Chaozu, because like she started reading this out Chaozu, and then it goes, yeah, no. And then Masako starts off as Goku and then goes to Gohan, and then Lanny just goes, yes, Gohan. It's Piccolo. It's just like, oh god. Awesome.
It was fucking awesome.
It's like the little side comments. And then what was, oh no, Masako started reading it as his, like, woman voice. Because he can actually imitate a woman perfectly.
So what happens? And he gets
Lanny Bator's just like, this got fucking creepy.
right after he says that in the crowd, that the entire reading, it was really getting really fucking annoying. Hand check!
Yeah, everyone was going, hand check! Like, anytime, like, boobs were mentioned.
It was
really
just so fucking annoying. And what was creepy, too, was the couple that was sitting right in front of me and Mike, every point just started, like, kissing and, like, we're just getting really creepily close to each other.
I wasn't looking.
I wasn't either, but they were right in fucking front of me. Like, I look over them to see the fucking panel, and there's them. Lean over. Just, like, I'm like, no.
You're looking over and then it's like...
I'm just like, I'm trying to watch them read this horrible porn novel. No, let me fix that. I'm trying to listen to them read this Twilight fan fiction.
I can't believe sorry is that. But my mom was actually. I told my mom that she's like, what? Actually, I'm gonna show you something. Like,
Is this a story we want to hear?
My mom. No. It's just kind of funny as far as like shopping wise. My mom, for her job, she's a book distributor. She goes around all Northeast Ohio.
Oh no.
And distributes books. First of all, 50 Shades of Grey has broken all records. It has broken Harry
Everything.
Potter,
Everything.
Twilight, Hunger Games, everything.
It's stupid.
And now it's to the point
It's
where
prime for women.
She's seeing guys go and buy it. And let me grab one.
He's got a copy, ladies and gentlemen. He went out and bought it
I'm
just
just
for this
grabbing a
occasion.
program, and so I'm just gonna stand right here. Let's see. Let me get okay. So say this is like the display for 50 Shades of Grey, and she sees this like every day just because they always have a front big display of it. So a guy will walk up. He's like,
Alright, let's get this over with.
he's like looking at something else, which is some like really shitty romance novel. He's like not paying attention to what's here. It's just some like really crappy romance novel. So he's just like puts it on his arm and walks. Like she's in there, or it's just like there's like a cart that it's like shoves stuff on her and she like throws it underneath. It is hilarious.
It's like
She sees it every time.
It's like, here's the story, guys. If you've
Just
ever...
own up to it. Buy it. Own up to it.
It's like porn.
It is porn. No,
It's like buying. It's like
Hold on. It's DBZ for porn.
No. It's like
Because they put it best in the panel. It's 50 pages of build-up, 2 pages of actual sex. DBZ. It's DBZ.
Wait. How long is these books? Are these books?
Pretty fucking
There's
long.
a trilogy.
No. How long is each book?
At least 400 pages.
I mean, I'm guessing it's like somewhere in between Hunger Games and Harry Potter.
At least 400.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not even kidding.
Bonded like.
And not even kidding. They were reading the entire time. They spent 45 minutes reading this. Only 8 minutes were spent on the sex scene. Maybe.
The beginning was, and then the other was just like they're sitting in the bed talking. Like
It's 50 pages of build-up and like 2 pages of actual sex.
People
It's
buy
Dragon Ball Z
anything.
for porn.
they reuse a lot of lines too.
Yeah.
Inner goddess, then holy crap was like used like
Yep.
5 times. Like and when you haven't watched the
I haven't watched it yet. I will.
when you
Right,
watch
you
that
have
man,
to
it's
watch
built. You'll hear holy crap like 15 times. But
It's like him with Korra.
I'm gonna watch Korra.
You have to watch Korra.
Yeah,
Very
but
cool.
before the month is over, I will have watched Korra.
Good,
But
because
this
I'm
is
making I'm making a full of it right now. So you better fucking finish so you can watch it.
Well, you're not gonna upload it, so I don't have to worry.
I've uploaded a full. Your argument is invalid.
One.
Not really.
One. How many of you deleted?
7.
One is the.
he has a number.
Didn't even.
I know.
Unabashedly.
They're on his head like, why? Why you not upload me?
Because you suck. I don't upload shit that I think someone else has like done better. That's my thing. If it's been done fucking better in my mind, I won't upload it.
But,
Or if I fucked it up in my own head and it's not how I want it to be, I won't upload it.
okay, so then after that panel, we go up to this asshole, and
This
This
asshole.
is the reason I say this because we get up there and let's see they're playing on Xboxes. And I know BG Mortal Kombat tournament, sorry. And I know BG plays on PlayStation 3.
Yes, I do.
And he goes on, he's like, oh man, playing with Xbox controller, it sucked, man, it sucked. I'm like, you win? Yeah, of course. I'm like, okay. And so the next round he plays, he's playing with an Xbox controller, utterly destroys this dude. Completely, he's like, oh god, that was terrible. I'm like, you just bent that dude over! What the hell are you talking about?
Like, I was dropping combos, I was doing moves on
At that point, you show where you're related to this man.
What's that?
No. See,
How so?
with my
You will still bitch no matter what the opportunity is given to you.
No, I won't.
knowing
Yes, you
the
will.
basics, I can still do things, but I'm dropping a lot of combos and punishment opportunities.
Yet you
And
still
Keep in the air,
destroyed
keep in the
dude.
air, keep in the air,
The
keep
last
in the
thing
air.
you did was fucking X-ray him when he had a sliver of health that big.
Cause he X-rayed me. I don't like being X-rayed. I hate that crap. I hate being X-rayed.
This is like, oh, it was horrible. I'm like, dude, the guy was like this the entire match. Like,
It was horrible. Like, even the people. Okay, on my Twitter, I have a lot of people in the fighting game community. Obviously.
and you freaking tweeted about it too after he's like, it was like, oh, Xbox controllers are so shitty. I'm like, from that tweet, you would think he lost, but he utterly.
Meanwhile,
This was the other dude.
great, bam.
Hold on, because I have some of these. Because it was terrible. Like, oh my god, I don't understand.
Hipster gamers, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not hipster gamers. I
It's
think
like,
somebody even
say me and Ralph are playing Gears of War, playing on crappy GameStop controllers. We destroy a team 5-0, and we're like, God, this controller sucks. No.
Doesn't care how it happened. If you won the match, you won the match.
You know the basics, okay? And if you know the basics better than your opponents, if you know the places to go or whatever weapons or whatever Gears is about, you can still win
No.
even with the sucky controller.
No.
But we don't care that we're using the sucky controller.
I care because I need a good controller.
The gear doesn't make the man. The man makes the gear.
The
Trunks
controller.
said, you know,
The controller
sword
is the
makes
cat-
man, right? We talked about Trunks' the sword.
The controller.
The sword didn't make Trunks.
The controller is the catalyst for that, though.
You
So-
would never have defeated my son without this sword. Really? That's what you think? Try it. Come on, bro. Get me, bro. Get me, bro. Talk to the hand.
Oh yeah, somebody did say that. You say that after you completely win.
There you
Yeah.
go.
The controller
Yeah.
is terrible.
Stop that
Asshole.
shit. You're like spitting in your opponent's face. Like, man, this controller blows. I still raped you in the ass without lube, but you know this controller sucks.
It sucks. What do you want? What can I do?
Guy,
It's different. It's different
because
for-
of that, the guy walks away and like jumps out a window. It's
But,
like he beat you with a bad controller.
It's different for a shooter and a fighting game. You need a controller or something.
No.
No.
Shitty controllers for shooters, especially the analog sticks.
See, that's something different.
Sensitivity gets fucked up on shitty controllers.
You try dealing with a gun bloom with a shitty fucking right trigger.
What is a gun bloom?
When you shoot your gun, when you shoot any weapon, what happens to the gun? The
It
recoil.
rises.
Yeah.
Now, the more you shoot, the less accurate you get naturally. So that's called gun bloom. The more you shoot, the more inaccurate the bullets get.
I mean,
now
in
try
analog,
dealing
a
with
lot
that
of games
with
use a reticle.
with a right trigger that doesn't
Yeah,
fucking work right.
Yeah.
You fire 2 bullets. You meant to fire 1. That second bullet, your third bullet is not gonna hit too far to the left, too far to the right, and you miss the guy.
I mean, some people too have like legit. There's some legit like shooter controllers too.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's
Extra
Okay.
padding on the sticks and
Yeah.
shit.
It's different, you know, having to move the analog while you're shooting than doing these motions. With this type of controller, feel the difference in the D-pad. Just feel it.
That's-
Just feel it.
That's why Microsoft released the silver controller for the
Come on,
D-pad.
There's
that
another
garbage.
DA joke there that I didn't say.
Why are you holding it back?
We picked on him enough.
No, we haven't. He's still here and living.
But anyways,
Undeservedly. The
What?
wars I'll give you. Best in show I won't.
I don't know what happened.
You robbed me.
I don't know what happened there.
You robbed me.
That was true. Up until his video was announced, 'cause, I mean, it wasn't in the contest, and pretty
you're
much
right.
Nate.
If this fuckface hadn't screwed me with his fucking My Little Pony video,
Children.
I had Best in
You
Show
didn't figure
taken.
yourself out.
Everybody thought so. But no, fuckface here I'll make My Little Pony video. I'm gonna make sure because Nate's gonna fucking love it. My Little Pony hands.
I just saw you slobber.
I'm sleeping. I'm my bodily
So I
function.
guess you're down with the syndrome.
Oh, not this again.
Nate is not a
Get him,
judge.
get down with the syndrome.
Nate is not a judge. Yeah, I'm trying to move right past.
Okay, but anyways,
Nate is not a judge.
Nate
So I
decides
do
who
not-
gets best in show. He
No,
handed
that
the award
was,
up.
that,
No,
that was his personal award. He
no,
said
no.
that.
He said that the best in show is decided by him and him solely.
Yeah.
Why the fuck was this even picked? It wasn't even a goddamn contest.
'Cause it was
Bullshit. Because I'm pissed. No, I'm not really pissed. I went into that not thinking my video was going to win anything anyway. I was like, you know what? I did what I could.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today.
I did what I could. The video was all right. It got points for originality. Nate told me that, the video got points for originality because it hadn't been done before. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. Maybe I actually got something. No, he said it as a consolation because I guess that was him telling me you might have had an award had it not been for DA.
How did you get that from that?
It's simple math. DA
Oh,
plus
what the heck?
ponies equal Ralph get fucked.
that was a big thing because when they said,
One of my
okay, the
friends.
person who's winning best in show is in the audience.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's proceed.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
How
one of
giddy would
mine.
you have been though? Hey, he would have just directed all of his
Oh, yeah.
This man was like, "What up, Lone? What up?"
I would have. I'm not denying it.
And then he walked out. We were walking out. He's like, "Oh man, I wish we would have before." I'm like, "What's up, bitch?
Oh,
How
yeah.
do you feel?"
No, I didn't say that. I said I could have won, but I'm not surprised I didn't. I'm honestly not surprised I didn't win.
You said that afterwards. We were walking out. You were like, "Man, it would have been nice if I won an award."
Oh, yeah,
You
you
said-
did.
Yeah, it would have been
said
nice,
that.
but I wasn't expecting it. I said that right after I said that. I wasn't expecting it.
Doesn't matter. It
Would've been
It
nice.
was great. It was great.
but it's not my fault.
DA and I were talking about that too. We were like, bro, it's gonna be unbearable when he wins this award. It's gonna be
We didn't say if,
unbearable.
we said when.
Nah, I knew I was going to win anything.
I didn't think I was going to win anything either. You remember what I said?
I didn't think I was winning anything either. I'm DA. I won the awards.
I was going to win the award, not an award.
You never came on get down with the syndrome.
I said I was going to win the award, not an award.
This is not
When he said the person is in the audience, I said, BG, no, not good enough for Best in Show. It's a trailer. Myself, no. I have those two videos in. Neither of them are good enough for Best in Show. It has to be Proceed because I didn't know those other three people. So I'm like, and you saw me. I said, I had my thing. I'm like, that's you, Proceed. I did it once before when I thought it was you when it was the Nostalgia Award. I said, that's you, Proceed. I said, okay, I made a mistake. He said, the person in the audience, that's you, Proceed.
Nope.
Number 136, moment of
you're
perception.
based.
And what did I say? I said, what?
Scoozy?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
I say Scoozy?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You're like me. You're like me, Scoozy?
Why did I get Italian?
That's his shtick.
what happened?
But
Take the
I
what
was
you
just
know.
so shocked.
By the way, why don't we have these? They don't even check them.
They did. They,
They
actually
do.
checked
They
me
do.
before, yeah.
They didn't check me.
They checked me. Well, because you're the big dreadlock wearing black dude.
I was in a line.
He's
of
dealing
people.
meth in my hotel. He's making money. Let him through.
They didn't check me.
but,
Again, because you headphones, threaten you could have shanked somewhere.
actually,
I had a
out of a
pony
weird
down
fucking
there.
coincidence, we were waiting in line. I ran into one of my childhood friends I haven't seen in years. He's here. He walks out of the room like, Joe? He's like, Mike, what's up? So I'm gonna try to find him tomorrow, but that was just kind of funny.
It's not my fault.
So long story short, this motherfucker robbed me.
Robbery.
Is this the second time that I've robbed somebody?
Well,
for
actually,
Best in Show
I had to
or an
freaking actually
award?
go down the stupid vat because who brought all the cords downstairs yesterday?
That would be.
You stole my cord!
What court?
I got
One of my USBs for my audio interface.
Wow.
Way to go, dipshit.
You said that he had it.
I didn't say shit.
Yes, you did. He said he had it right there. It's the F cord and the.
I didn't point that. I don't know his
Yes, you
machine.
did.
I didn't say
Oh,
shit.
there it is right there. And I plugged it in.
Are you high?
No, I'm not high.
This is what happens when we're all together.
I was looking for the cord.
You talk like F chord,
That's
B chord.
actually-
I don't know hair. I don't know any of that
You
shit.
In the
Right
thing.
then
You
and
said-
there,
no,
you're
no,
full
no,
of
here's
shit.
what you said. You said something about a camera.
I said
About a camera.
I said Lone's camera is plugged in with a USB cord. And you took that as, let's jack Lone's shit. All right. And that's when it goes to, I'll blame Proceed.
Yeah, it was the exact same thing. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this thing.
Proceed gives you an idea
that
of where a USB cord is. You take every one of the cords. I'll blame Proceed.
I see how DA feels now when we go into our creed.
Oh my
rants.
god. But that's actually the one thing too.
Fuck you.
No.
Hey, ready to go. Wind it down now.
We're
We're
gonna agree to this.
All right,
guy.
but I was gonna say this is the one thing too that our podcast is really lacks. It would just be awesome. Just all of us like. There's this thing about being in the same room where it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, there's this awesome video. Let me show it to you. Like just
Oh,
stuff
it's
like
so much
that.
easier.
It's a lot easier to freeform.
Oh, yeah.
When we're all face to face.
Well, that's why people like
That's
Rooster
actually one thing
succeed
too.
so
Actually, that's one thing
drastically.
too. Do you guys have a webcam?
No,
I
I
do.
can get one.
Okay, so
I
I
do.
do.
I do. I do.
I know you have
It's
one.
hooked to my laptop.
But,
I might have one.
Our mom.
that'd be
No,
something
we don't.
kind of cool, just for like all of us at least to be there in sort of face to face. But possibly in the future. But actually, that's pretty much where we are right now for the most part. I was just mostly setting up. You saw Happy Fun Time, right?
No.
Where the fuck were you?
2
That
hours.
was the pony panel still.
Yes, it was.
Holy shit!
Fucking ponies
How
and
packed was
fucking meat.
it? Was people
It was
still?
decently.
It was about a little over half, I'd say.
Yeah, actually, I had to go. And I was like, Nate, their bag's still back. Actually, too, he forgot his keys in your computer, so I had to go downstairs and grab those.
Yeah.
For his jump drive, and then went downstairs, go to your bag. I'm like, fucking cord. Almost there. I set this all up. But that is where we are right now. Pretty much the big things we're going to be doing. He is going to be editing in the
The Hentai Wars.
I- Hentai
I need
Wars.
some extreme caffeine. 'Cause
So
I'm
if he-
fading.
You know what? You'll feel better to have that dildo in your ass.
So if he
I just
wins,
might.
if
I'll
he
wake me up.
wins, he is going to be winning a dildo crown.
And not allowed back in this room.
Seriously, if you come back in the room with that crown,
I'll just
we
have
will faint being nice to you.
I'll
And
just
once you
have
go to
it-
sleep, that is in your ass.
I'm not like Proceed. The second that you touch me, I'll be up.
Oh, yeah.
Proceed, you can do whatever.
Okay, so the second you're touched,
Well,
though,
so guess what?
You are penetrated, good sir.
Get this. We've now heard a decent amount of shit from 50 Shades of Grey. We'll just tie your ass to the bed.
You've seen Link putting the Master Sword in the pedestal, right? So I'm gonna be in the ocarina.
And there'll be BG. Get it in
Hey, why do I have to do this?
Because you're his brother. You're more closer to him.
How about, wait, how about not doing
diddle
it
children.
at all?
Well, now you can diddle a grown man.
I don't diddle.
BG, this motion is not indeed BG's repertoire.
I didn't do that face. I can't talk while doing that.
No, your face,
I'm the
your face in
diddler.
the video is like, I touch children.
You ruined yourself.
Clearly.
Yes, you did.
Never attempted
Dreads
to
would have
do
made
it
it
again.
better had he had them. The dreads would have made it better.
No, it wouldn't have. It was actually better this way. He looks like a fresh out of jail. I'm going back to the playgrounds type haircut.
I'm going back to the
playground.
playground. This is like I've been in there for 6 months.
Ah, Timmy, I'm fresh out of prison. I'm back.
My worst ever.
What?
You want
God,
to push
he
on the
just kept
swing.
It went from that to I'm gonna change my skin color. I'm going full Michael Jackson. It was just weird. It was like it's like oh god, you no.
We saw
You're
the
going
video.
full Neverland
we
Ranch.
saw the video, though.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it
We
does.
can repeat it.
How does it look down there? It's pretty fucking deep.
I don't know if I was just, I said it in another podcast. Like literally, you took the grave that you dug. You're like, nah, this isn't deep enough. Punched the hole in your casket and was like, going to hell.
No one's bringing up the award.
Satan, bring the children from the Nazi camps.
Already.
Oh, we mentioned.
We mentioned this already. How many times?
Because
This is
We get it. We get it.
This is better.
Jesus.
way better.
No, you know what I mean?
I've made accomplishments. You know, I've had such an effect on Yoma.
Look.
That's not
Diddling 30 children is not an accomplishment.
PG.
What do I need to do? I gotta change shirts and.
Okay, show the shirt though you're gonna be wearing for the panel because that shirt is actually really funny.
Next year for Youmacon, though, we are actually having DA wear a tutu, bring back the dreads and the Riddler outfit, and he's going to be holding a little child ball.
Oh, that shirt. I got you.
This shirt, he's wearing this to the Hentai Awards. Make sure it's in the camera.
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Pull up a little closer, scan it down. Start from the top and move up.
Yes, Jesus. Jesus shall grant him victory. He's the Tim Tebow of hentai editing.
Oh, God.
So when you win, you gotta do the...
Oh, of course. You're a
No.
New York fan.
No, because that's just right for the.
How you feeling about them Jets?
Fuck the Jets.
Oh, you're a Giants fan, aren't you?
I'm not either fan. I don't watch football. I play the sport. I don't watch it professionally.
Okay. I understand that there's a lot of people that do that. But, so pretty much like tomorrow, pretty much dropping this guy back to the airport.
Yeah, heading back to New York where there's no gas.
The only other thing...
Gas stations are hiking up the fucking prices to $6. They're gouging the prices. They're fucking the people.
Yeah, I mean...
It's pretty fucking... No, it's illegal. It's fucking terrible.
Supply and demand, stupid.
No, it's not supply and demand. It's because they know there's no gas coming in. So let's spike up the fucking price. It's actually illegal. There's a law against that.
So,
But anyways, pretty much
Fucking
nothing really
scumbags.
much is happening tomorrow. I think I'm going to one panel and then I'm probably going to be in the arcade for the rest of it for the most part, or playing Magic or something.
Yeah.
But and then going to the AT closing ceremonies. 'Cause
I'll be
there. But
flying
regular-
for 5 fucking hours.
after the vets, I gotta go to the tournament. Oh, wait, no. I got
After that, I'm playing Assassin's Creed the entire fucking day and night. And the next day, because I'm not going to school on Monday because I can't get there. I can't get gas. It's too fucking expensive. So I just skip class on Monday. Basically, or until the gas prices come out, I can't go back to school.
Yeah.
I can't get there.
But
More Creed for me. More Creed.
great. But yeah. So pretty much like right after this.
Are you leaving?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
he's
pretty
gotta-
much,
Yeah, he's got to be there at 12:30.
and we're pretty much wrapping up. Yeah.
No, it's the other 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So, and then we're actually, right after this, we're going to be heading down to watch some movie. Don't know what it is, but they're doing a rip track of it. But, so yeah,
Zero never made it.
this year, would you say this is better than last year?
Yes.
Definitely.
I'd say so, yeah. The panel, I think the panel made it.
Wars.
Oh, yeah, the panel.
That was a great experience.
Yes, it was.
I won the wars.
I won the. So imagine the demeanor of last year. I didn't win the wars.
I got robbed!
To now,
I did get
I won the wars.
Wait.
Bang!
All 3 of y'all said I got robbed on camera.
Yeah, but you took it so far.
Yeah, but you went so fucking like depressive. You expect you to take Mike's or somebody's keys and start cutting
I
yourself.
was depressed for a full 45
A
minutes.
full fucking year.
No,
Full
45
fucking
minutes, then we went to
year.
Pizza Poplins and everything.
Dude,
was-
you-
An entire year.
You'd bring it up every now and then.
And we
like,
bring it up
oh,
in the
yeah,
podcast and we hear,
I got robbed
This happens.
every fucking time.
See what happens when we're on even ground, though?
On even ground?
Even ground.
No, just like my little pep talk I gave you said, you just proved you were ahead of him by that
Hey, how
big,
about
much
we
bigger
go
of a
down
gap.
before we miss all this movie?
yeah,
I'm probably not even going to go. I'm actually pretty tired.
I am as well.
I want to see it though.
Yeah, you can go.
I'm still gonna go.
I'm probably
I
gonna,
physically have to stay awake.
I'm probably gonna stick back because I have a flight tomorrow and I don't want to feel like shit when I get home.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right. So, Youmacon 2012. Pretty much
With
wrapping up.
arms wide open.
In the end,
It doesn't even matter
I tried so hard.
and got so far.
In the end,
It doesn't even matter.
Fine, we get it.
Laters.